You mentioned Alexander-Arnold obviously being completely exposed today by Raheem Sterling. This is something that has concerned you for quite a while now.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Klopp knows exactly what Alexander-Arnold is. If you think back to the Champions League final, you know, the last 20 minutes, he took Alexander out of that right back position and put him in right midfield because he knew if he left him there, Spurs were going to go down that side and expose him. And he's actually done it over the last couple of years. He's done it a few times. When they've had a narrow lead with 10 minutes to go, he's either taken Alexander-Arnold off or he's put him on the right-hand side of midfield so that he's not playing full-back. So I don't think this is anything new to Klopp. It's certainly nothing new to me. The fact is because he has been so fantastic going forward, and in the system that they play, you couldn't not play him. And he'll continue to play. But listen, the one thing they will have to do is figure a way out of how they can stop teams getting at him. And I guess that is get Henderson and Fabinho back in the middle of the park. That would start it all off.
Frank, is the title over?
For Liverpool, yes. But for everybody else, you know, I think City, and I said it last week, I think they're gonna end up, you know, in front with at least 10 points ahead. I don't see Manchester United catching them up. They have one game in hand, 5 points ahead, maybe 8. It's over. Yeah, it's over. They're so accurate, so consistent. I don't see anybody catching them up.
How would it play out, Shaq? An injury to Diaz or Stones? Is that kind of where we're at?
The only way I see anybody else coming back into this discussion is if, yes, Manchester City has a couple more injuries in defensive positions to add to the two that they already have. And listen, on the one hand, yes, Pep Guardiola has spent more money than anybody else in the Premier League, but there's not another club in this league that you can say, I'll take one or two players out and see how you fare. If you offer that to anybody else, whether it's Spurs and Harry Kane, Manchester United and Bruno Fernandes, all things being even, if you said to City at the start of the season you'd have to cope without two players for long spells, you'd probably pick De Bruyne and Aguero. Yet here we are talking about a team running away the league. There's nobody else that can afford that, given the strength of City's squad. And again, in this most odd of seasons, I think City again proving that they are better equipped than anybody else to cope with whatever the unknown is between now and the end of the season. And
we get to a stage where I asked Stevie genuinely, are Liverpool going to finish top 4?
Well, I guess if you had asked me that, but 4 weeks ago, I would have said, don't be so stupid. The fact is that it's beginning to look like they could struggle. You know, you have real problems when you lose at home, number one. But if you're a Liverpool side that have gone, I think it was 80-odd games at home without losing, and then you've lost 3 within 3 weeks, then there's a real problem. And so, unless you figure that problem out quickly, and I guess I say a problem, it's just a defensive problem, to be honest, because I think when you're always looking over your shoulder at what's going on behind you, then it makes it harder to go forward. So unless something can be done defensively, unless something can be done as far as the front three is concerned to try and get some form between 2 of the 3 or listen, even 1 of the 3 right now, then it is a real possibility that they could miss out.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.